Listen, I am going quick. I am coming live really quick. I don't have much time, but I am about to make the quickest baby gift. I feel it's the quickest baby gift. So hope you will join me. I'm gonna see if I can share this out to my So Much Talent group. And all right, hi there, one person. All right, hi there, one person. How art thou? Okay. All right, my name is Alethea, and I thought I'd come in while I am making this quick baby gift. Hey, Miss Linda. Hi. How are you? I am back at it again. Shh, don't tell nobody, but I'm making a quillo. I got to make a really quick gift. And I'm using this really cute fabric. Isn't that cute? It's got elephants and doves on it, little birds and flowers. So I'm excited. And I'm also using um, this pinky dot, this pink minky dot fabric. All right. So I'm just starting to cut it out now. And I've realized I'm probably going to need some stabilizer, some interfacing. So can you hear me okay? Got to make sure that I have my interfacing where I can get to it. How are you this Saturday? All right. So, hang on. Just got to make sure I have everything lined up just right. I hope you are well. If you don't mind, share this out and be sure to click the like button. Let everybody know whether you like it or not. And I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, you know what? I'm about to mess up because I need to make, hang on. Let's see how wide this is because I need to have enough for a pillow bag. Hello, is it Dobie? Dobie? Okay, so I need to open this up. See how I want to do this, or do I just want to pick another piece of fabric altogether? I might just do another fabric altogether for the back. I did pick another pink fabric. Hey, CC Parker, how art thou? Y'all bear with me because I'm trying to maneuver while I got this thing attached to me. I'm gonna get 22, y'all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this. Hang on, y'all. It might make a lot of noise. Gotta detach. This is not. Okay. So I'm gonna use this for the pillow back. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to maneuver around this thing. Trying to make it where you guys can hear me okay, hear me clear enough. All right. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I am just now cutting the blanket part of this quillo. Let's see if I'm able to do this. Ooh, what am I cutting? That was the metal ruler that I was trying to get past. So, in case you guys are wondering, if you're just coming in, hi Ralph, thank you so much. Peace and blessings to you as well. And thank you. Thank you. I was out doing some shopping and had to do my hair in a quick do. So that's what that's all about. I think that's much better. Y'all, my blades don't cut, and I keep changing them out. And I don't use my blades as often as some folks do. I don't know if it's the brand, rotary brand, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm going to use these for the straps. So I don't know if you can see those okay. This pink is a really soft baby pink. And this fabric is the outer fabric that I'm using. I'm not going to use a batting or anything. Hey, Alicia, how are you? It's so good to see you. All right. So I've got to sandwich these two together. But actually, I need to put the pillow in. Well, actually, I can sew it together first and then do the pillow on top. All right. So, uh-oh. I'm so sorry, y'all. I did that to y'all. All right. So the pillow needs to be about 15 by 15. So I'm going to make sure that that's what I have here. Actually, I'm going to cut a 15 by 15 piece. So I don't know if it needs to be a 12 inch. Can I get 12 inches in it? All right, so I need to cut my pillow. The length of my fabric is 36 and 18 inches. That's 54. So if I divide that by 4, what is that? All right, quick math, y'all. Quick math. Hey, Tawanda, how art thou? Hey, hey, hey. All right, y'all, somebody do the math for me because I don't have my calculator in front of me. Oh, never mind. I have a pen. Oh, guess what I found? Ta-da! So, guys, for those of you that are just coming in, I'm making a quillo, making a baby quilt, and I hope the recipient is not watching, because this is for the day in about 3 hours. Is it almost 2 o'clock? Yeah, it's about 3 hours. All right, so my quilt I'm using a yard and a half. So I purchased 2 yards of this actually so I can have enough for the pocket. I didn't consider the straps. I would have bought more so I could make the straps out of this, but I didn't. And I started to get 3 yards, but I didn't. So anyway, so I'm working with a yard and a half, which is 54 inches, okay? So 54 divided by 4 is 13 and a half. So actually I'm gonna cut a 14 and a half inch. Actually, you know what? Not a 14 and a half, but a 14 inch. I'm just gonna do a 15-inch pillow. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 15-inch pillow. Okay. And I make sure that my elephants and my designs are in the right way, right place that they should be, because they don't seem to be directional. All right. Is anybody up sewing right now? Well, not up sewing, but anybody doing any sewing right now? I gotta put. Why does I make life harder for me? Okay, so I'm trying to measure out 15, so that'll be 37. Okay, make sure that that's right. Okay. So make sure I get this where it all lines up right. All right. Hello to everybody that's watching. If you don't mind, please hit that like button. I am making a really quick baby gift. It really is quick. Just 2 pieces of fabric sandwiched together. a pillow fabric for the pocket on the outside, and straps if you choose to do straps. Now, if you're wondering what a quillo is a quilt and pillow, and actually it folds into a bag. So I don't know why you don't incorporate the bag part in there, but anyway, it is a quilt that turns into a pillow. But I take it one step further and I add straps to it so that you can carry it and you can use the pillow as a pocket to stuff some things in, put some items in, which is what I'm getting ready to do. So let's see, what did I say? 37. I'm gonna push this to the side. And my 37 mark is on 20. So I may try to find a lighter fabric for the inside of the pillow because you're not going to see the inside of the pillow. Um, Make sure this is cutting like it should. So for those of you that are watching the other night, and I switched from YouTube to Zoom because I had a couple of people that joined me to follow along while I was sewing or finishing up the alterations for the Princess Tiana dress. I did finish it and I have pictures and they are marvelous. They are marvelous. All right, so I'm going to do 15 by 15. Is it going to be big enough? How wide? I'm going to fold this into threes. So the finished measurement needs to actually turn into threes. So it's actually 45 inches wide. Okay. So I want to make sure the width of it once I finish sewing it. This might end up not being 15 inches. I saw you say something, Tawanda. Had a rush this morning working on hemming pants and have a blouse alter. Okay, so I posted in the group last night because me and my husband was having a debate and about the cost of hemming pants. And these are just basic pants where you just mark the hem, fold it up, cut it off. I actually serged it and then I top stitched it. So it's no hand sewing or anything like that. It's just fold and stitch. So I generally, when I first started out doing alterations, my hems for pants like that were like maybe $8, $10. Then they graduated to maybe like 12, 18, depending on the type of pants. And these were unlined pants, no lining whatsoever. And so let's see what this measurement is. This is going to be a small bag because of the width of it. All right, so 15 inches, 15 by 15. And once I sew the seams up, it's going to work out like it's supposed to. But anyway, now it's more like now it's like anywhere between $10, $12, right? Just a basic pair of pants. It's gonna take you what, like 15 minutes to do the pants from cut to finish, serging them up if it takes that long, right? So, y'all, I charged this lady, and I know this had to been a time that I was very tired and wasn't paying no attention when the lady asked me for the price of it, and I was telling her, and apparently I told her $60. And so she paid it, didn't blink an eye or anything. So I was telling my husband about my day and, well, what happened and everything. And I told him, I said, something came up about the cash. And I said, well, I actually have about $60 on me. This lady paid me to hem her pants. He's like, you charge $60 to hem a pair of pants? And when he said it, I was like, I did. Did I actually charge her $60 to hem these pants? And I said, did I? I said, that is high. I said, I don't normally charge that. I said, to hem a pair of pants? So I'm thinking to myself, did I actually do that? All right, I didn't see Ralph's comment earlier. Nice nails. I see you take very good care of yourself. Love that, lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, but so yeah, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I charged this lady $60 just to hem these pair of pants. Didn't take me maybe 10 minutes to do, right? And so I called her up and I was like, you know what? I said, did I charge you? Did I tell you $60? Because what happened was I was in a different place where I normally do my work at. And I had her to meet me somewhere else. And so I gave her the pants. She gave me the money, the cash in my hand. I didn't unfold it. I didn't look at it. And so once I got home, I still didn't look at it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to concentrate. Okay, so I still didn't look at it when I got home, but it wasn't until my husband said that I was like, oh, I charged her $60. So I called her back and I gave her 40 of it back. I said, well, that was too much. I said, I don't know what, I must have been out of my mind, out of my head. I said, I wasn't thinking, I don't know where $60 came from. I said, you didn't think that was too much? She's like, no, I mean, that's what you asked for, so I paid it. I was like, oh my God. So anyway, I couldn't do that. And so I gave her $40 back. So that was $20 for me. Plus it was a rush, right? And so I was telling my husband, he was like, you gave her $40 back? He said, maybe you could have charged her 30, maybe 25. I was like, no. I said, I charged her right. And so the debate was, you're in business, blah, 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 da, 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 da. Now, I normally charge. My husband might see this video, so he'll either laugh or he'll be like, why you put me out there on Front Street? But anyway, that's what I normally don't charge that, between $12 and $18. So that's what prompted me to ask the question, what do you guys normally charge for your alterations for hemming a basic pair of pants? So this is cut on the fold, so I don't even really have to worry about a second piece of fabric. I'm just going to use this piece because it's literally two pieces. So I'm just going to sew it up as a pocket, and that's my pillow topping. And then this right here, I'm actually going to use for the straps. I just need I may use, here, let me see. Depends on how thick this is. Actually, I don't. I was going to stabilize it for the straps, but I don't. I don't have to do that. I'm just going to fold it. I'm just going to quarter it, like fold it in. I'm going to take one strip. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take one strip, fold the ends into the middle, and then fold it again so that the edges are encased. So that's enough durability on it, so I don't have to worry about interfacing it. All right. So, but what I need to do now is I'm going to sew. I got to quilt it. Just going to do 2 lines down. How am I going to do this? Well, first I need to sew it together. And I'm going to sew it all the way around. Turn it inside out, and I'm going to top stitch. Top stitch around the ends. But yeah, that was the reason why I asked about the pricing part of it. I just want to see what you all are doing. I got to get my clips. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't have to ask that all the time. I got this little lapel mic because it's a mic that I had all along. But just in case you can't hear me. Now this appears to be stretching out a little bit because I've got this on the end hanging over. I don't need any overage. So I am going to pin from the top to the bottom on the other side to make sure that it's all flowing in the same direction. This baby shower is at 5 o'clock today, y'all. And this is something I've been wanting to do, and I started not to do it because I've got some other gifts that I'm taking along with me to go with this. But this was the main thing that I wanted to do. Yeah, this is really stretching out because look, I cut it on top of each other unless I'm using the wrong end. I could be using the wrong end. Is this the selvage? I think this is the selvage. I think I'm using the wrong end. That might be why it's coming out uneven. I think that's what it is. All right, so I'm using a 45-inch wide fabric. I believe it's 45 inches wide. It's really simple sewing, straight stitch sewing. I hope you all are having a great Saturday, actually. There is a 5/8 inch selvage on here, so I have to eliminate about 1.25 inches off the width of this. No, that's not it either. Oh my goodness. I had it right the first time, so I don't know why it came out. I cut it on top of each other, so I don't know why the big, huge difference. But I'm not gonna let that worry me. It's the type of fabric it is. It is this minky dot knit probably is just stretching out a little bit. Hey Safari, how are you? Hey Lysandra, hey girl, hey. Listen, I took the day off because one of my baby girls is having a baby shower today, and I decided I'm going. I need the day off, and I need the day. I do. I need the day off. I've been out hanging out with my man, and spent the morning together, and so now I'm gonna get this done. How you been, Safari? Listen, it is all over the place. You see me struggling with it. I'm like, I laid this fabric down and I cut it by the width of the other one, and now it's not even the same. Look at there. I'm like, what is happening? I feel like it's too much light going on. I can't tell. Anyway, I hope y'all can see me and hear me okay. He says, if I realize I'm in a different account. Oh, okay, so who is this? Who are you, Safari? You're in a different account. Are you trying to remain incognito? Switch, okay. I know we all have our secret accounts where we just be lurking, just be watching folks. Oh my goodness, what are you up to, Lysandra? Hope all is well. Are you working today? Why does a simple you doing alterations today? Your own, or you working in the shop today? Why? See, this Minky dot ain't no joke. Why is it that the simplest projects turn out to be the most challenging? Your own? Okay. Client work? Yeah, I get that. Okay. I need to spread this out. I have my mic. This mic is hooked up to my phone. I can't move it so far. I left my Bluetooth, uh, my earbuds on the job, so I don't have those. Yeah, now I'm scared it's gonna come out all wonky because it's not lined up like I cut it. Do I need to recut this to make sure it comes out right? I was all right till this thing came out. Hey, hey, Felicia, that was you. Oh, that's your homeschool stuff. Oh, okay, got it, got it. Listen, I love that you are doing. I love that you are starting up your sewing. Okay, somebody was coming. That your sewing classes, your boot camp. Now this is a perfect time to do it. So is this a carry on from like I know you had already been doing like some sewing classes and things like that. Yeah. Trying to make sure. I might change my mind working with this Minky dot. I might use that other one if this ain't gonna act right. Cause this is slowing up my process. It should sew together well, even though it shifted. That Minky dot is forgiving. It's too forgiving. Like it's just too free willy nilly for me. Like I'm sitting here. Once I'm starting to push this down now. Maybe I just needed to lay it flat. Cause now it want to act like it's gonna meet up. So I'm like, I know I cut this the same. Why is it not acting right? Just cause I'm on this camera won't make me look crazy. All right, so maybe what I should do is just go ahead and line it up. Um, so what I'm gonna do, because my machine is like a differential feed, so what I'm gonna do is sew the Minky dot on the bottom. Don't laugh at me, Felicia. I'm gonna sew my Minky dot on the bottom so that the bottom feeds faster than the top. So I'm going to sew the Minky dot on the bottom so that way the top layer can catch up. Cause this right here, me and this Minky dot gonna fight. We gonna fight. Hey Spears, hey now Spears Medical Billing Service. Who is this? I should know this. Do I know you? Just came in. What two fabrics are you using? I'm actually using a Minky dot, and I'm using this fabric here. This is a flannel, and then I'm using the pink Minky dot. I think that's too much light. Too light bright. See, no, I ain't tripping because the other end of this is way off. Why, Minky dot? Why? Do y'all remember when I did the Christmas Quillo? I was just looking at that video before I came on. I still have it, I think. No, I gave it away as a gift. I think I gave it to my mother-in-law as a gift for Christmas, finally. But this is a quick project. It's supposed to be a quick project. All right. No, that's my first time on here watching. Oh, well, Spears, thank you so much for watching. Tell me your first name. My name is Alethea, and I just randomly pop in and sew stuff. I use so many clips. I know I can't get to my clips. That's what I'm saying. I have this clip to me and the phone, and I have to take this off because I don't have the Bluetooth. Y'all, and if y'all have any recommendations on the best Bluetooth phone mic, let me know. My son is investigating too. Because this is limiting my movement. Like I can't just freely move. Like I have a whole 2 inches that's left over here. But it's okay. All right, now pins, you can't come out. Minky dot pins and fingernails don't go well together at all. You've never gone live on YouTube? No, Felicia, really? Girl. Well, I know you're on TikTok a lot, and I know you've gone. Have you gone live on Facebook? And see, I don't go live on TikTok. I'm trying to get used to the thing. All right, let me rework these pins over here at the top. Lysandra, you said something. Your son uses one? Okay, good. About to go live on it for 30 minutes. I'm nervous about this invisible zipper. Haven't sewn one before, and it's next to a pocket. Oh, I did a tutorial one time on, because I had to learn how to do the invisible zipper with a pocket. And I'm like you, I still get nervous doing it because it takes thought. It's not hard, but it throws your mind. That makes sense. So, but I have done one. I actually did I have a sample of one that I did when I was doing the zipper class. I created a sample for one. But you got this. You can do this. So I have to follow you. You're so with Felicia on TikTok too, right? It's different because it is a pocket. Are you sewing it with the pocket? So you need that class. Yeah, I was gonna redo that one. Actually, when I did it just recently, I did another one not long ago, but I don't think I redid the zipper with the invisible zipper with the pocket. But it's a cool concept, right? And Lysandra, congratulations to your son on graduating. You have an aeronautical engineer, is that right? If I read that correct. That's awesome. All right, y'all. This better come out right. I don't want this to be wonky, y'all. I just wanted it to be nice. I think I'm going to have to lay this out flat somewhere. Because for some reason, it just don't want to. Yeah, I'm starting out to like. I don't remember having this much trouble with this Minky Dot fabric. I don't. I sold my husband a bathrobe from it. I just think this stuff just want to give me a hard time. I just got a feeling that it's just something's not going to come out right. Okay. Aerospace engineering. There you go. Aerospace engineering. That's awesome. All right. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to switch y'all around. And I'm going to ask y'all a quick question. So you hear me very clearly like this, right? One down and two to go. All right. So I sound clear here. I think I'm going to let me know if I sound muffled when I take this off, because I got to have some kind of movement, y'all. So hang on. Okay. So am I too low? Oh, I think I broke it. No, I didn't. I just unclipped it. Am I too low now? I don't like to be tied down. I mean, not like, not, I don't want the mic on me. Not that I want to be tied down. All right. Okay. All right. I don't have my straps cut. Yeah, I don't need the straps cut out. You can barely hear me now. Okay, let me get seated and I'll come back in the other way. I'll put it back on me. I'll put it back. It sounds muffled. Hey, Ayana Boo. How art thou? All right, give me a second, y'all. I promise I'm going to come back in. And let me get my fabric. Oh, gotta get my threads. Okay. It's gonna sound crazy for a minute, y'all, because I gotta get set up here. All right. Then I'll put the little mic back on so y'all can hear me. But I don't like the little mic. So, yeah. Oops. Sorry. I'm making too much noise. Okay. Almost there. Sorry. Guess I shouldn't do that in front of y'all, huh? All right. Is that better? Can y'all hear me okay now? Let me know if that's better. I got a whole mess over here from that Princess Tiana dress. Ooh, can you? Okay, that's better. All right, good. All right, well, I'll keep the mic on then. I'll keep it on. And I'm gonna look for me a mic. Let's say my earbuds I left at work, and get me a bobbin. So I already figured out what I'm wearing. Just gonna put on a little sundress or something. And keep it moving. So this is the only thing I really have to do. Come on. All right. Ayana, what are you working on today? Are you sewing? Okay, now I left my scissors and my snips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew the sides up. I'm gonna close this quilt up, turn it inside out, and then I'm gonna top stitch it. Then I am going to, I need to figure out where I'm gonna add the straps though. So one end of it I need to leave open, uh, probably towards the bottom, because the pocket is going to sit at the bottom of this quilt. So when I fold it and turn it inside out, it's going to turn into a bag. So it's almost like a baby bag. But I was hoping I would be able to stuff I have some other things. I was hoping to be able to stuff into the pocket. The pocket might be too small. So I might have to, I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's not a biggie. But at least that she'll be able to get like a baby bottle in it, maybe a diaper or two baby wipes or something like that in the pocket when she's traveling. So like if she's going in and out of a store or something, you don't need to take everything in. But this is like if you're going over to grandmama's house or somewhere and the baby needs to lay down. So you just take this bag with the little bottle in it, diaper, two baby wipes, maybe stuff a little change of clothes in there since she's gonna be tiny. And while she's at grandmama's house, granddaddy, whoever, uncle, whoever, they'll be able to open up this little bag. It turns into a blanket and she'll have somewhere to lay down on. Oh, is there another bobbin in there? Nope. Yeah, so she'll have something to lay down on. Y'all, why am I having a hard time getting this in here? Come on. How did that get in there? There's some thread or something caught down. That doesn't happen. So I'm not sure why that happened. Just because I don't want it to. You know what? Just because I want to move fast, stuff is happening. Stuff. There's some kind of way my threads got tangled. That don't happen. Now this means I have to go inside. I have to go inside this little thing and figure out how I'm going to undo the thread. Hang on, y'all. Trying to get this little thing right here. It's like a little screwdriver, so to speak, small, so that when you need to reach up under your sewing machine, under the arm of your sewing machine, it allows you access without having that long handle screwdriver. Yeah, just because I want to move fast, it's not allowing me to. Make sure I'm keeping track of time. This is 2:40. Okay. I just need to get in here and get this thread out. I know that don't happen to anybody but me, right? You have a game plan, it don't quite work out. This is not quite working for me. All right, just trying to unscrew these screws. And it's taking a couple of forevers. Okay, finally. You know, it's in here good. Now, I did all that and still can't see it. Yeah, I'm not willing to take this whole thing apart, y'all. I'm just wasn't wanting to do that. Don't want to do this, y'all. The more I sit here and pout about it, the longer it's gonna take me. So I guess almost don't have no choice to. And now they don't want to come out. Goodness. Y'all, I don't even know how this happened. Like it's literally stuck in here. Okay, there it is. Okay. I know, right, Lysandra? Always when I think it's gonna be quick, and it's like it was buried in there. I don't even know how that happened. Don't even know. All right, now to get these screws back in here so I can get to business. I think this was a good idea, but this needed to be angled or something because I still have to twist this thing. This screwdriver, I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. No, this is not up here good. So I know that's down, but I'm trying to screw the... Well, I found the button that I was looking for. Okay, y'all. This is this is starting to get comical now. I can't do nothing with that thing, y'all. I'm gonna have to try to make this. That thing just will not. Y'all. Oh my God, stay in there. Okay. Okay, it's going. It's going. Got one down. This is getting comical. All right, one screw in and one to go. I couldn't do nothing with that little thing, especially not with these nails. And then something, either the screwdriver or something's magnetized, so it kept pulling my screwdriver back out. I mean, my screw back out. Okay. All right. Whew. Feel like I've been doing a whole workout. There we go. So hopefully I'll be able to see that okay. But as I was saying, I am going to use put the minky dot on the bottom as I sew, so that way when it feeds through, the bottom will feed faster, so the minky dot, so whatever excess fabric it is, it'll meet up with the top fabric. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like a easing to a degree, but it's just gonna make the bottom match up with the top. All right, it's about to get this threaded through. Y'all, I literally just came in from purchasing this. If y'all haven't been to Joann's lately, and I was with my husband, so I didn't take pictures or anything, but when I tell you it's looking deserted now, like folks have literally gone through and picked the last of everything. I'm gonna change my needle out to a size 14. Okay, yeah, I had a size 12 in there, but I'm gonna change it to a 14. So there won't be any issues when I'm sewing. Okay. But yeah, just about everything in there is 70% off now. Our last day here, well, the sign said 5 days left. So today is what, the 17th. So the young lady told me, unless they didn't change the sign, she told me the 21st was their last day for here. I don't know what it's looking like in your area, but we'll say. When I went in there last week, there was still quite a lot of cottons and stuff left, but I was gonna get everything from there, because there was a pretty piece of fabric that was really cute, that I liked. But when I went up to the line, there were several ladies that had like 2 buggies piled up of fabrics waiting to be cut. And bless this little lady's heart, she said, well, you could go. Look at there, y'all. That's what was down in there. It was more of it. She said, well, you can go in front of me. I said, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. I said, I don't have that kind of time. And I said, but you got a whole lot ahead of you. So I appreciate the offer. I said, but at this point, it wasn't going to do no good for me to go ahead of her because she had a lot of people. All right, I think I'm also going to use my, I think I'm going to use this velvet foot too, since it is the minky dot at the bottom. It should help get that fabric through with no problems. All right. All right, I am going to go ahead and stitch this all the way around. I'm going to make this part the bottom. And I'm sewing on a 3.0. Once I get it sewn up and get it pressed out, then I can go. Like it won't take long. I'm gonna leave an opening here because I'm gonna make this the bottom. So where I'm gonna turn it out, but I also need to add the straps before I actually sew it up. Or the handles. Have either of you ever sewn a pillow before? Quilt pillow? I don't know where I got the idea to add the handles on. I've seen it done, but when they show quillos on, like if you go to YouTube I didn't mean to sew that. If you go on YouTube and look up the tutorials for a quillo, they don't show the versions with the handles. So this is, yeah, why is it not, okay. I'm just gonna let it be what it's gonna be. I just got a feeling it's gonna be, yeah, I just got a bad feeling it's gonna be like those irregular clothes that you buy in the stores and the clothes just don't fit right. They're not lined up right. It's just, we'll see. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna give it to her. So I don't like stuff. This is supposed to be really simple, really quick, and I think my choice of fabrics is just making it difficult. I don't like it already. I don't remember Minky Dots being this difficult to work with. I've sewn with the velour, with the velvet-like fabric. The last one that I did, I don't remember it being this difficult. Or this, I don't say difficult, finicky maybe, I don't know. Thank you to those of you that are joining and watching. Appreciate you. I'm making a quick baby gift, baby shower gift, which will be a blanket and a pillow. Blanket and a pillow bag. I guess I could say it like that. Trying to stitch over those ends really good. Let's make sure I reinforce those. I made a bigger one more for an adult. So like we have the blankets when you're sitting on your sofa, just chilling out or whatnot, you have something to throw over your legs or arms. Or if you, say if you doing a sleepover, girls' night out, or something like that, you can just take your blanket and it has a pillow in it. That little slot for the pillow, you can actually slide a little mini pillow in there to lay on. So you have your little sleeping bag or whatever to go. Okay. All right, about to make my way around. Once I do this, I'm going to kind of put this aside because I need to mark the stitching lines in order to kind of quilt it, I guess. You don't have to quilt it, like it can just be a blanket, but you do need to make sure that the lines, that the fabrics stick together, if that makes sense. Make sure that they're bound together. Sound like my thread came undone. It is, it's starting to stitch crazy now. Yeah. I don't need this. I don't. I don't have no scrap to test this on. Just try this and see. Okay, I think it was just something then. I don't know. Yeah, I may hop off of here so I can press this. May not come back in. I don't know. Just may do a reveal later. Show pictures later. I owe y'all like a million pictures of stuff that I've done. But let me go back over that little area where the stitching started to act crazy. Flip this over so I can see it. All right, so I just need to flip this over. What I'm gonna do now is go ahead and do the pillow and the straps. I'll do that while you guys are here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn, well, actually, let me trim this down. That way I can just go ahead and flip this inside out. I'll sandwich the straps in the seams. I just need to mark where they need to go. They're gonna go the same place at the bottom where the pillow is going. The pillow's gonna go on this bottom end here. So once I get to that point, I'll mark the center of the blanket, mark the center of the pillow, and then I'll place the pillow on the side. Pillow's going to be placed on the printed side because that's going to be the side. This is going to be the side that shows up on the outside of the bag. All right, I'm going to flip this inside and out. And then I'll lay it aside. I'm going to give it a good press. think it's getting ready to rain or storm. I can tell it's gotten darker outside. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to stitch down. I think I'm going to do 2 long vertical stitches down the blanket. So it'll actually differentiate the fold lines. So I think that's what I'll do. Just quarter it. Actually, 1, 2, fold it in 3s. All right, so that's a lot of blanket. All right. All right, so once I do this, the pillow's going to go in the middle of this at the bottom. Then I'll come back and stitch it up. But before I go off, I'll go ahead and make the pockets and the handles. But I need to go ahead and stitch it. I'll stitch it down. So this is the pocket. And you know those little 12-inch pillows? You get the little 12-inch pillows that you can kind of stick inside while your child is sleeping. Because this is a 15 by 15 square. All right, so I'm going to partially sew. I'm going to leave an opening this on this top end right here where I am stitching up. Leave the opening enough to be able to turn it inside out. And then I'm going to sew the sides, 2 sides. So I had one side cut on the fold. And then, of course, you got the other 2 sides open. So, all right, let's stitch the other side. Really, it's not a long project. It really is a quick project. I have a tendency to make everything long. I don't know why. It's like that. I'm gonna clip those. Clip that thread right there. Clip that. Clip that just a little bit. All right, so let me go ahead and flip this inside out. I'm gonna give this a good press as well. Yeah, as I was mentioning, doing on my last video, I started out here on YouTube, but I finished up and ended up on Zoom. And I had to transform a dress that was purchased, transform it into a Tiana dress for a 16th birthday party. And it turned out really well. It was beautiful. She loved it. I did take pictures of her while she was trying it on, so I'll share those pictures. And her birthday party is today. So I am going to, when she sends me those pictures, I'll make sure I share those as well. I'm still waiting on some of my other pictures for prom. I have a couple of pictures that was sent to me. And I have some pictures that I took myself that was here in the studio while I was working on it. Prom is still going on. This is the last week for schools in our area. But I think this is the last week for proms. All right, so this is I probably actually could have stitched the straps. Mm, trying to decide how I want to do that. Let me think about the straps because I'm thinking it's going to be an easy process. But anyway, I'll get those on. Um, Let me go ahead and I've got to press the straps actually. Guess I could. So I could go ahead and pin it. Just gonna make sure these meet in the center, but I want to make sure that they are evenly met in the center. Are there different like weights of Minky Dot? Like, is there like a better grade than the other? Like, is there a cotton Minky Dot or rayon Minky Dot? I see promise. Your promise done too? Yeah. I'm so glad prom is over right about now, y'all. So glad. But it's still wedding season. But that whole year, and I'm pretty sure you're just, it's the same way in your area, Cassandra. I don't know if y'all have much cotillion in your area, but I have to deal with social cotillion, debutantes. Then we have quinceañera. That's nonstop, just like weddings are nonstop. But because we have a lot of Hispanics in our area, um, Mexicans and stuff like that, we have a lot of girls come in to celebrate their either 15th or Sweet 16. So quinceañera is usually for the 15th. And then, of course, our girls do their Sweet 16 where they go all out, y'all. Um, just arrived on time for. Yeah. All right. I don't know how long I'm going to make. I don't know how long I'm going to make the straps. I'm trying to think where the other set of straps going to go. There's one set on one side. I can't remember where the other set goes. Okay. It does have a little bit of stretch to it, but that's okay. All right, so I am going to stitch this down. And I have it on a 3.0. And I'm going to stitch the other side too. I was trying to see where she's putting the strips. I'm watching a video. I like to see how other people do their quillos. So I did these. My sons are one's 36, one's 33, and one's 26. And I made one for each one of them when they were kids, when they were very young. So it's been a long time, except for the one that I made, last year, a couple years ago. I might not need a strap so long. I really was thinking, what was I thinking? Can't remember. All right, so that's the one strap. What's that piece on that? I'm gonna go ahead and do the other piece just in case I need it. But I probably, in order to do a handle, I could probably just use this right here. But I'm always thinking maybe you could put something over your shoulder, because it's hard to carry the baby and try to carry something in your hand. Or I'm thinking, should I do just one strap? I don't know. I'm gonna see how I can get that done. I need to put the bag together probably before I do this. So I'll see. Um, but I don't think I'm gonna need to do the other piece. I think I'm just gonna need to do the one. All right, so let me go so I can press this out, and then I'm gonna press this out. Let's see, what time is it? Ooh, it's 3:12 now. I need to move. So I probably won't come back in. I am going to press this out, stitch it, go ahead and stitch this pocket on. Once I stitch the pocket on, once I stitch the two channels down the center, I'm going to fold it and measure it in threes. And so I'm going to do 2 stitch lines. And those stitch lines will actually be how I fold it. And once I do that, I can measure where to put the pocket. I'm going to stitch the pocket down on top. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So I'll come back in later on, talk about it. I'm going to take some pictures so y'all can see it. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this far. I've got pretty much everything done. Just got to finish it up. Love y'all to life. Y'all have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.